Hey traders, here we go. We're starting. You can see, let me see if I can get my drink open here. You can see right now there's the opening. This is in a 5-minute chart. I traded the ARB. When did I trade it? In the London session, and I made $500. So I'm done with that funded account. I'm trading another eval here. Just wait, hold on. Just had to get something to drink. Okay, there we go. So while this establishes the orb, let's see what's going to happen here. Now I want to make sure where we are with the Asian range. You can see right here, that's part of that's the ARB right here. There's the high of the Asian range, and here's the low. Most likely we've been spending a lot of time over here, and basically that's where I made my trade coming down, right? We're in the -2, and this during the London session, you see coming down into, and this is basically with a VWAP wave. We're already at +2 deviation. Went all the way down to the VWAP, tested that, and didn't quite make it all the way down here, right? To the ±1 deviation, but it did go down to the VWAP. So here we are now, trying to establish this. This is a different. I should take that out. Yeah, I should take that out so it doesn't confuse anyone what that is. Let me see what that orb. Okay, here, let me see here. Because that's kind of confusing. Right here. Yeah, that's that one, and the other one is that other one. Okay, let me take that out. It should be wrong too. That's the Asian. Okay, what's the New York down here? Yeah, this is the New York, so this is going to be 5. Okay. There. So I'm being bothered. So here's the Asian session, right? This one's basically the wonder if I have what's his name's kill. Let me see here. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I might as well take this out too. So I'll take that out. Okay, make it a lot cleaner. So basically, the lines we're looking at right now. Well, here's the Asian, like I said, the purple, right? We're gonna wait for the orb to be formed. And I also like the one here. Also like the I don't know it's why it's not on here. I also like the IB. So I trade the IB after that 1 hour. Let me see what's here. Wave, yep. The VWAP. I'm not using that. Yeah. I'm using the other one. Okay, where's the IB? I do have that. Okay, 9:30 to 10:30. Make sure I got that. UTC -4. Correct. So this should be 9:30 to 10:30. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Not yet. We have 4 minutes left. Hey, Emil. Let me get back the colors here. The candle. There we are. So let's start off in prayer. Like you, try to get more often before you start the day. Father God, as we begin our trading session for today or this evening, may we seek your divine wisdom, as you stated in your word in James chapter 1 verse 5, that if we need divine wisdom, we should come to you and ask for it, and you will give it to us, since you are a generous God. However, when we come and ask for it, um, we should come to you with a full faith, no doubts at all. Because any doubts, it's going to be like you're going to be like a wave in the sea that would be swayed back and forth, really, with no foundation. So we come to you in prayer, Father God, asking for that divine wisdom. We surrender the outcomes of our trades into your hands, and we help us to trust in your sovereignty and to find peace in knowing that you are in control, since you're a sovereign God. Guard our hearts against fear, greed, and impatience, and grant us a spirit of discernment and sound judgment. Make us trade compelling trade choices. Help us align with your goals and values for our lives. Again, what we do here is basically to honor you, Father God, and to also anything that we make profit here is not for our own gain, but we can all, we use it. It's part of the provision, but again, provision is given to us, but also it's for your purpose. However, we also benefit from it, but not the whole not the whole blessing is supposed to be used by us. So, Father God, help us be discerning in our trading choices, our trading entries, and also help us not to feed that feeling of greed. We should be content as to the profits we make based on our trading plan. This I pray in Jesus' mighty name, the name above all names. Amen. So again, it's not about greed. Well, I usually have a specific trading plan, especially depending on what size of an account this is. So this is an eval. I during the London session, I traded my funded account, which is a 50K funded account. Which pretty soon I'm getting closer to be able to request a payout there. So this one's a 25K eval. It's with Tradeify. So this is my second day. Yesterday I made 700, so I just make 500 here. And my third day should be 500, just as long as I keep their consistency, which is 40%. So their evals has a consistency. Their prop firms has no consistency, which is fine. So let's see what's going to happen here. Again, this is a 5-minute chart. So we can make 500. That's fine. Don't want to get more than that. But the thing is, like I said, we enter our trade, and I just want to close it out. So there's our orb. Let's see what's going to happen. Like I said, we're already busting out. 45. Today is FOMC day. Is that right? Yeah. So market might be ranging after this opening here. That's why I just want to get my profit target and I'm done. FOMC report starts at 2 a.m. Here in the Philippines, 2 p.m. Eastern. So most likely markets will be in a range. You can see where we're at right now. We're at the +1 and that's the range right now, +1 and -1. And that's usually stating that the market is at equilibrium right now. What time is it? Oh, there's the official orb now. There it is. The teal orb high, orb low. Right now, I don't know where it's going to go. Look, everything's all here. I added two EMAs, basically the 55 and the 21, to give me some direction as to where the bias is. Like for example, right there, if the 21 EMA is above the 55, I'm looking at more longs, or the bias is to the upside, right? Just we're trying to test the Asian low here, or the VWAP. The VWAP is down here as well. You got everything here. Asian, here's the orb mid right there. So let me see. This goes down, going back up. So far the high is up there, so we can do a fib, right? All the way up there. There we go. So we're going into the fib retracement. Again, we don't know if it's going to continue going up or it's going to reverse and coming down and test the -1 deviation. Or will we bounce off the Asian high right there? It's close to the VWAP. So there's a lot of confluence there. So I might even just play a fib right here. Target would be up here. Rather than do the orb breakout, it's basically more like a fib. A fib play. Let's see. Yeah, also bouncing off the Asia high. Let's look at this. The 2 minute. We can see what's going on here. Here's the orb. Went down. Yeah, we can see that right here. Went up. We're pulling back, right? There's the pullback. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's about to go up. This is more like the fair value gap right there, but it got taken out. Oh, here we go. It's going down now. Testing the view up, you can see what it's doing there. Right at the good breadbasket of the fibs. So you want to see it come here and pull back up right here. That would be the ideal, but it looks like it's coming down. Let's see. If it does pull back, well, it's most like it's going to be going up. Here we go. Let's see what happens where the candle closes. Yeah, it's going all the way down. I'm going to be testing down here now. There's like a deep pullback. Gets past here, you know, it's going to be going down. Let's see, it's got to test down here now. We're testing, looks like we're testing the -1+1 deviations. Yeah, look at that. Mostly here's the last. Once it gets down here, you know, it's no longer valid, that fib. Unless they bring it up here between these 2 points. Oh, it looks like still got a minute left. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're bringing it up. Right at that fib. Deep fib. It was basically a deep pullback. Let me see. Seconds. Let's see. They're both bring this up for sure. Just want to time this. See where they're going to end up here. Hopefully it doesn't come back down. I don't know. I got to be leery about this. Because this can also still come back down now. We have a pullback in there and then come back down. See? Just like that. Let's see. I'll go for this. This one's going to be down here. Let's see if it plays out. If not, it looks like we're coming down. Just my luck. If it gets taken out here, then you know it's going to be going down. That's going to only got one contract on this, a micro contract. Yeah, it's going deeper. Let's see what this is coming from here to there. Let's see if it continues. See, now we just have a, most likely that's what it's doing. Because now it's getting deeper. So take that out. We're going down. Take this out. 60. Oh, it's around 67. So now when we see this coming down like this, let's see if we can get this right. From here, we had a pullback right there. So if the target is here, most likely it's going to get down there. Oops. So now it's going down. I don't know. It's playing around right now. This is a new candle, so let's see what they do. They're right in the VWAP area. Most likely, I'm looking at this. Here we go. No, I don't want to speculate on that. So we broke here. This is the Asian high. Let's see if it's going to come back down. That's what it'll probably do. Right there. Let's see if we can go for a scalp. There. That's good. scalp here. There you go. Where's the orb? Up there. Let's see if we can do this. Orb is up there. So we're looking at, yeah, good. It pans out. So we get all the way down there. Let's see how it pans out. Here's the -1 deviation. Let's go past that. There we go. I might have to go further down with this, it looks like. I'll leave it there. Let me pull back. There we go. 253. Let's see if we can do more damage here. So basically, this is the art. This is the orb. Okay, so we're breaking out here. So let's go to the 5 minute. There's our breakout, right? Take this out. Now we can use this, like I said, from here. We had a pullback right here, and we hit there. So now let's see if we can pull back here. We got 1:30. Let's see if it's going to close below the orb. Here's the Asian low. We might take the low and continue coming down. See where this closes. You got close to a minute left right here. We have liquidity up buy side liquidity right here. Let's see if it works out. As you can see, 80. What is it? 80% buy. You also have the Asian low right at the -3 deviation. Yeah, most likely it's going to be closing here. We want to see a pullback. We have the 2 minute. There it is. See that? Now we see a pullback. Buy side liquidity. Looks like it's going to hit the Asia low here. Well, bounced off the -3 so far. Let's see if it's going to get back here. So we see that right there is the pullback. So now I can use this now. Then use this one. Where would be the new target? Get all these out first so you don't get confused. Pull back there. And we go from here to there. And pull back right into the -1 deviation. Target would be first target would be down here. Second target is down there. So continue down or what? Yeah, looks like it. Bring that up there just in case. This may be a tease. It's right at the Asian low there. Let's see what they're going to try to do there. The pullback again. Again, I only have one micro here, so it doesn't matter. Let me pull back all the way up in here again, which I'm going to have to take a what we call a DCA, dollar cost averaging. Yeah, I didn't get in. See, it's gonna test that. Gonna pull back around here, around this area. That's why I'll take another trade. Okay, there. Got in a little too soon. I don't like this pin right here. See this? There's a rejection. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's almost like a whatchamacallit candle right here. Well, I'm going to do for this. There we go. See, that's what I'm saying. Dollar cost averaging. $30 seconds on this. Let's go ahead and test that again. $15 seconds. Three, two, one. So now we're closing it inside the orb. So let's see coming back out. Let's see if this is going to be it. Probably get up here around this area. Wow, they're gonna really come down here. Let's see, they got right here. I'll bring this down, bring this up, and I'll enter another one. There we go. There we go. Okay, where's this orb? Let me see if I can find this. Okay, that's where the breakout for that one is. And where's this one? Okay, it's going to be coming down here. They're already hitting the first target over there, so that's fine. Oh, I don't like that when they have this. And test the VWAP. Man, I don't like this when they do this. So I have some drawdown here. You can see 408. But most likely, let's see what's going to come down. Which we have here, 1 minute to 10 seconds. What I can do another DCA. I want to see it close below here to do a DCA. 50 seconds. I should put this up past that 61.6. "22 seconds. Can you close here? Below? Yeah, it looks like they are. Yep. Just had to time this. So they had a rejection up there. Let's see if they get another rejection here. You get to 500 here. Oh man, where are they? Let's see. Man, they're being hard-headed with this. Here's the 50. Should have just waited until then. At 542, man, they're just really pushing that 50 or even get up to here. We have a liquidity zone right there. Man, 610. Once we get below 500. There, we're getting lower. Trying to push it up again. Man, they're trying to really push it up. Again, most likely the 61.8 pullback. And that's my ultimate stop right there. To give it some room up there. Because they don't, again, they went all the way down to -3 here. That's the reason why. I should have known that. Man, I'm just pushing this to the limit. I wouldn't advise you guys to do this. Once you hit this -3, just expect the pullback. There, we're below 500 now. Hopefully we can hit this. Now I'm going to do this. Let's get below 500. We're down to 520. 18. There, 498. Just keep on going down. And they're trying to push it up again. Everybody's bouncing off on here, the VWAP. Back up to 700 again. This is unbelievable. They're trying to push it up. Thinking I'm trying to get up to here, +1 deviation, since they're here at the -3. I think it passed the VWAP. Oh, look at that push up. Oh, wow. They're just bouncing off that VWAP. And I think I'm going to be stopped out here. This is the highest we got, 800. Yesterday I made a profit of 700. So taking back all the profit I made yesterday. Like I said, most likely I'm going to get up here the +1 deviation. Because we got down to the -3. That's what I should have known. My brain is dead. So it's trading to London. Let me see the most we can get out of here. We get below 500. It's just going back and forth because of the VWAP. There we go. Most likely, like I said, it's going to be testing this way back up here. But the thing is, we have a liquidity pool right there. Stop order. It stopped me on that one order since I wasn't able to modify. So what happened there? Did I get stopped out? Let me see, 865. Most likely I did. Well, because this is 25. Well, what is this? Did I trade this? Oh, I traded the wrong one. How fortunate. Yeah, I traded the wrong one. Okay, that's the reason why. I should have checked. But this is the one I wanted to trade. Fortunate. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're going to be looking at this. Let me get all this out. So basically, we hit the -3. I should have used that. Oh, that's good. It's a blessing in disguise. So here's the +1. Let's see if it's going to come back. Here's the orb high, right? So what did it do here? We got down, hit the low here. Now they're testing the high up here. So they're just basically doing all that whole thing there. So if they're going to do that, what time is it? IB is going to be kicking in. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to renew. Reset anyways. That 50K, but this 25K is the one I want. Okay, looks like we might be going up. Let's see, we break the orb here. We broke the orb here. We hit the extension for that orb. Now let's see if we can hit the extension up here for this orb. I don't want to hit. Let it come back, and that's what they did. Since this is already -3 down there, right? So now -3 is up here. So this might be the target right there. IB is coming in play in 6 minutes. I'm just going to reset that 50K, but this 25K is the one I really was intentionally trading, but fortunately, it wasn't the account that I was trading. I wonder what that looked on a 5-minute, because the thing is, in the 5-minute, what did it look like? That's why. Okay, there's the thing. We broke here. Then we came back up. We closed down here, right? It was more like a fake. Okay. Yeah, it hit the extensions on that, which was supposed to do. But now here, okay, here we have the pullback now. See this? So now the extension on this one is up right there. So let's see if it's gonna come up. Where are we exactly going here? From here. Here's the pullback. So right here, I'm up on target right there. If it does come back up. We got 3 minutes left in that. Going in early. We got 2 minutes left on this one. I just want to make sure what's going to happen there. This may continue coming down here. Where's my stop? Okay, yeah, it's giving me enough. Might pull back down here, right at the Asian high. Got a lot of time left in this candle. You got a minute left. Thirty seconds. Ten. There's the IB. So you're testing IB here. You might as well look at the IB as well, because they have that in play as well. You're gonna be looking at several targets here. So here's the IB from there to there. Yeah, so everything matches this right there. That's where it's going to be going. Yep. But this is going down now. I'll probably enter another contract right there. By pushing down there. They're really going down to the 50%, or even to the VWAP. Yep, there's the VWAP, right? If they get past that, they well, let's see. They might even go back down. Let's see. Here's the VWAP right there. Let's see what they do there. $210. They go past that, then you know they're bringing it down. Yep. 257. Let's see. One more. I think I'm gonna pull up here. Nope. Let's see, 266. They're going up. 311, 285, 272. $236. Come on. Four, 3, 2. Wow. Could get below 200. Going back down again. 300. You see how they do that? It's basically trying to pull it back now. Let's see. They bring this down. 9, 8, 4. Look at that. 3. We're having a battle here now. Back to 3. There's 9. Back to 300 again. There it is. They had to push that down. There, they hit one. So basically dollar cost averaging now. Let's see if they can hit the second one. Or are they gonna go back down here? That's what, let's see. Same thing I'm trying to bring down. See, look at that. See, when you see that, now it's progressively coming down. They're bringing it down. Yep. So this is where I'm going to be coming in. Okay, that's where they're bringing it down. I'm going to hit my target. I got to move this fast because it's coming down fast. There we go. Okay, I got to do all this all over again. So they went from there. Let's see, where's the, it's now the orb, the IB's in play here. So right in the middle there. Going down there. once you get past the orb here, I'm adding contracts. Target is down here. Yeah, that's a good target. I want to see this break the orb. Here's the Asian high. Probably test that again. Asian lows right here. So how much are we down here? 250. It's not bad. Okay, here we go. Make sure. I want to see it break below there. Break below the orb low. I'm already anticipating this is going to be coming down here. Let's look at the 2 minute. I want to see where this is going. Bouncing off the +1 deviation, -1 deviation right now. I should have had one of the profit targets there. Where's that? Okay, it's right there. Okay, just want to make sure where it was. Pulling back, testing the view app again. How many contracts I have? 3. Look how fast they brought that down. Oh, we're going to test the orb. Man, they're just sticking around. I don't know what they're trying to do. What time is it? We're going to be playing here. We're at the VWAP between the -1 +1. They don't have the momentum to go down. I'm just playing off that orb right now. See right there? Then if they get down to 40, +40, that'd be good. Right now, there's no momentum. See? You get it on +15 and it just comes back up. 28. Okay. Here comes the momentum finally. They're with 50. Well, they got to get past that -1 deviation. That's the reason why. Can you get 100? Playing around with the -1 deviation. There, 80. Get down to 100. There we go. Okay, now we need to get past this. Let me do this. Let me get this maybe up here. Asian low. Asia. It's right there. Man, they got a lot of volatility. It went down close to 198 up to 67. Man, no volatility, no pressure to the downside. See, there's none. I test that orb again. Once they hit that minus 30, 32, they just can't bring it any lower. There, 38.12 now. Let's see if they can bring it down now. There's just no pressure there. Let's see. It's going to be a big jump here or what? There, 65. They need to push it. See, they're just playing around that level right now. They're not pushing it. Not enough sellers coming in. See? Not enough selling pressure. They're at the -1. That's what happens. When they hit that -1, that's it. Since they have a liquidity pool here buying right here, they need to get that support out of there. More buyers coming in. Let me push this up. They're bouncing off the -1. They're keeping it within range here. What is it? What time is it? I'll leave it until 11:30. Just can't seem to get below that -1 deviation. Down to 100. Huh. They're trying. Curtis this equal. Hey, Curtis. You're trying to get that 100 down there, 92. You need to get past that -1 deviation. What's up, Curtis? Here we go, 130. Let's see if we can hit my first target. Oh, I got 3 targets, okay. Yeah. Curtis. You have a new name here, so that's why I don't recognize it. What was your previous name? I mean, your call tag. Yeah, Curtis. Truck driver? No. Curtis the sequel part 2, huh? Curtis Land. Oh, how you doing? How's your trading been going? Hopefully you're doing well. Have you been funded? That's the question. Or were you able to get a payout? That's the question. Man, they're just playing with this supply zone there. Well, maybe you want to learn this one, the VWAP wave. My day job keeps me. Oh, okay. What hours do you, what hours are your day job? Need to push this further down. They almost got to it. Here, they're gonna do another sequel here. Keeps me busy. So you're trying to start trading again? Well, since you last, well, I guess when you started as my former student, I'm more into trading view and using 5 minute 6:30 Central Time, and normally get home by 7. So that's 6:30 Central. That's 7:30 Eastern. You get home. Wow, that's a long. It's 12, more than 12 hours. Yeah, I believe then you'd be really asleep when you're doing the London session. London session is actually doing good, just as long as you know the strategy that I teach, the ARB, using the Asian range. Because obviously you can't do the New York session, right? And hopefully they can push this down again. You can test the orb again, orb low. Yeah. Well, just take well, this New York session right now. I mean, this New York session right now is taking quite some time because it's a FOMC day. FOMC, they just tend to really just do what they're doing right now, arrange it. The FOMC report is coming out at 2 p.m. Eastern. So right now they're just going to arrange it until they see. That's what they're doing right now. So that's why you see they're between the +1 and the -1 deviation. They're not trying to get past that -1 that far. They almost did. I thought they were going to bring it down, but I guess they were just faking me out. They bounced off the -2 right there. I can tell I think they bounced off the -2 right here somewhere. That's why they brought it back up. Hopefully they can try to push this down further. If not, I guess what am I here now? I'm only up 44. I think that is better than a loss. Well, unless I get a loss, let's see if they can push it down. Again, testing that orb low. That's where they're testing that. Well, hopefully they come back down with it. Man, they just make me And bring it back up. I'm gonna test the VWAP here. I'm testing that VWAP. Hopefully they do a bounce off there. Nope. You test that 61.8. This level right there on the pullback. Well, you know what? Let's see. Yeah, Drysdale. Yeah, that's the core strategy that I trade. Have you tried it? I have just so many lines here because I have the fib and everything. But like here's the -1 deviation. There's the +1 deviation. Here's the VWAP. So basically, we're in equilibrium right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a great teacher. His system is actually really good. I have his tool. I have his tool things. We've been collaborating. So basically, core of my system is the VWAP wave, and things I have on here it basically complements the VWAP wave. Yeah, I tried order flow, but I like just the auction market theory. That's basically what it is. Because he has basically four core setups in terms of the VWAP wave. Price discovery, basically when it's ranging from +1 to -1, you just fade it and return the value and bounce off the VWAP. Those are four core setups. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. I don't really can't understand the dome sometimes. That's the reason why. So what I use now instead of that, I just use basically the fibs, the fib retracement. Yeah, Okay, at least we're below 300. Let's see if we can get below 100 or 200. Just playing around with this, like I said, the VWAP and the -1. What time is it? 11:21. Yeah, they'll probably hold it here. Look at this. They got all the way down here. Look at that. And then I thought they were going to continue coming down, but I guess not. So now they're going to just be playing this until what? The whatchamacallit? FOMC. Unless they make a move right now. No, we're below 200. Oh, wow. I might have a chance. Let's see if they make a move here. $150, $140. Let's see when. No, let's get down to 130. We get to the 110s. That'd be good. Oh, even better. 105. 99, less than 100 now. See, they're trying to get past that orb. They're bouncing off the orb, which I don't want them to do. There. Come on, let's go. Can't get past that orb. Man. Unless they're building momentum to the downside. Yeah, he trades the Asian session as well. I think he has another trader who does the Asian and the London session. But I think he focuses more on the New York session. Back to 200s again. Oh man, they're just bouncing off that orb. Again, they're just keeping it within this thing until between that and the VWAP right now. And I thought they had a chance they're going to start bringing it down. Well, here they're going to try it again. See, hopefully they have more ammo here coming down. No, I guess they know it. Prop accounts. That's less stressful. It gives you more leverage, and you don't risk your own money. That's what I. But by meaning more leverage, you're not risking any of your money, except buying buying an evaluation. And plus, when you trade a prop firm, you're basically trading a sim account, not a live line, not like a cash account where it's a lot more challenging because you have the whatchamacallit, not the drawdown, but the what's the margin? Man, they're just teasing you when they try to. They're bouncing off that orb. Back up to 200 again. They're down below less than 100. You see how much of volatility they have here. They just go up and down like that. Time is it? We got 11:26. I'll give it until noon, and after that, I'm going to quit. It doesn't matter where we're at. If I'm at a loss, because right now it's not that much. I am down 136. Ain't that bad. Like I said, if we can get past and close below that orb below. But again, they have this -1 right here where they also use a different level. Oh, wow. They're below 100. Let's see if they can just continue coming down. Can they actually put me in the green? See that? They're just bouncing off that orb. Oh my gosh, they're just bouncing off that orb, getting rejected. Can they at least close below the orb? At 20 seconds here. And they're just bouncing off that orb. Look at that. You see that wicks over here? Look at that. We're just getting rejection, rejection, rejection. Hopefully that finally weakens. You know, this support level weakens. Well, let's see. The more boys they keep on playing there, there's nothing coming out. So yeah, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Like I said, I'm going to give it until noon, and that's it. Because now they're going to be ranging this until that FOMC. Between the orb there or the -1 and the VWAP, that's what they're doing. Here, we're testing the VWAP again. Wow, it's 300 now. Unbelievable. See, there's a lot of liquidity up here. So you see that there, there. Hopefully they bring it back down now. I can only be patient and we'll see how long that's going to last. See you, Curtis. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. There's some liquidity up there. I think that's what they're going to be using. They're just basically teasing people. See you. Hope to see you again. Take care. Right away, they answer it. Yeah, they have some algo program there answering that thing. You don't want to get below that orb. There's some type of gatekeeper going on. They're just manipulating that right now. Like I said, I'm going to give it until noon and that's it. That's going to be done. You want to keep it right there. It's equilibrium. You know what? I am just going to scalp this going down. Of course, they're going to try to bring it up. Look at that. And this is supposed to be a sim account. I don't know what they're doing. Look at that, 46, man. For 500 here. Let's go. go. 500. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. Might as well go for 600. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. 600. Come on. Let's do it. 3 minutes and I leave. 500 backed up to 500. Looks like I'll be touching 800. Twelve o'clock. That's it. They're gonna bring this up. Might as well just get stopped out here. See you guys tomorrow. Just have to look up in YouTube liquidity pools. You can find out. Wow, this indicator I got it basically tells you the liquidity right here. There's a liquidity pool right there. It indicates where it is. Like for example, right now there's it's not that strong. Why? Because you can see it's only, what is that? It's buyers 7%. Oh, it is pretty strong. So usually I want to get it to the medium or in the middle here, right? Because when they try to hit that liquidity, you can see where the liquidity going to the downside. We'll see what happens because it usually hits that liquidity. It's going to try to get to the other side of the upside liquidity, which is down here, right down here. That's why. Let's see. We have a lot of liquidity right now, but they're going through it right now. I think there's a lot of what you call it. Algo is just trading this right now. There's liquidity right there, the downside liquidity, and you can see right here it's basically honoring it right now. But now it looks like they're trying to test it. Let's see what happens. But anyways, yeah, let's see, now they got rid of that other. So basically you're dealing with this, and usually they go up to the middle, to the point there. It's almost like the middle. Well, right now I made over 700 yesterday, so I'm just giving back what I made yesterday. Talk to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully you guys are green. Stay safe and always God bless. Bye-bye. Oh, FOMC coming out 2 p.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. here in the Philippines.